Hello everyone. Welcome to the new semester and welcome to Economic Statistics class. This is the first lecture video for fall 2020 Economic Statistics class. It will be a just short video. Today is the first class. I am going to introduce who I am, what I'm going to teach, how I'm going to teach, and how we adapt to this situation, online learning. So it is just a pure introductory course. So you can just feel relaxed and see what we are going to do, how we are going to go through this semester. This is the this is the table of contents. I'm going to go through these materials, and I plan to split this lecture into at least 3 videos. It's hard. I have no good estimate how long it's going to be, but just from my experience in the classroom, usually the first class lasted about an hour, but like on YouTube as a video, I'm just talking to the monitor, and I'm not sure how fast we can go through these topics. Okay, let's get started. Course information, just basic things. My name is Byung Park, and I am an assistant professor in the economic department. And here is my email address. Please feel free to shoot me an email. The email is the best way to interact with me, and whenever I am on my desk, I check emails. So I promise that I'm going to get back to you very quickly. So when you have a question, when you have a suggestion, or if you have any problem, or if you want some advices about your career or anything, or like, feel free. I would like to interact with you. So like, send me an email. And my office address is Hudson Building 217. But I wrote down my office address here, but I will not be in my office. Maybe I guess I'm going to the office maybe once a month. Just for quick grab, like I forgot to bring a book that I need right now. Then I stop by my office and pick that up like within a minute. That's all I use my office at the moment. So the office is usually like it's totally empty, vacant office. So do not stop by my office. And about the course, about the class, I am teaching 2 sections. Actually, 2 sections are watching the same video. There is no difference. And there is no time difference. You can watch the video anytime you want. I cannot check who watched it, who is watching it twice. So I don't have that power on YouTube. So it is your responsibility. Anyhow, what I'm talking about here is there are 2 sections. There is no difference. If you want to register, like if you want to switch the section, that's useless. There is no difference. Just stay where you are. So I am instead I'm teaching once, but I am going to spend more time on preparation and converting the materials to online. So I hope it works smoothly. By the way, if you want a permission number, I'm very glad to give you a permission number. Just shoot me an email. And let me start with the prerequisites. Officially, there are 3 prerequisites. You have to have 3 grades on your transcript. One is Introductory Microeconomics, AECO 110. 2, Introductory Macroeconomics, 111, and you have to have one calculus. The calculus requirement can be fulfilled by any of these 6 courses. So if you have one of them in your transcript, then you are good. So you have to have you have to have completed 3 grades with passing grade. And by definition, passing grade means any grade other than failure. So D- is still a passing. It is different from SU. However, if you are taking, so for example, if you are taking calculus this semester, that does not count. So you cannot take this course. You have to have passing grade. What's important is the passing grade in each of these 3 categories. So if you're taking intro micro this semester, that means you may fail, so it does not count. You did not finish the prerequisite. So if you have any concern, any questions about the prerequisite requirement, whether you satisfy them or not, also send me an email. It is just better to make sure you have them. Otherwise, the department office will review your transcripts one by one by hand. It's a lot of labor. I was surprised. They actually read your audit and check if the prerequisites are met or not. It takes a lot of time. So the problem is it takes a lot of time. So hopefully, if you do not satisfy them, it would be better to kick you out right now. But because the review process takes a lot of time, you will be deregistered when you are caught. Maybe in November, in October, anytime. If you're lucky, you may be okay even without prerequisites. But if you are super unlucky, you may be kicked out like at the end of the semester, after you have done everything, after you have done all the assignments. Still, if you do not have the prerequisites, you cannot get the grade. So it is important to make sure you satisfy the prerequisites, and otherwise deregister by yourself. That's the safe way. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee anything. And if you have questions, consult with me. That's the fast way. So if you're not certain, send me an email, or send me an email to Professor Sadinger, the director, our department's director of undergraduate studies. I guess many of you already satisfied them, so I don't worry too much about this. I have never seen a problem with prerequisites in the last 7 years, so I believe it should be fine. And textbooks. There is no single required textbooks. I am using many textbooks here. These are my references. If you want to buy one, I would recommend one of them, but you don't need to buy them. They are expensive. Any introductory statistics textbook with in any version should be fine. So introductory level is pretty much the same. There is not much room to change the materials. So any textbook would be okay. And I'll show you this. This is the textbook, the Keller textbook that I use. And this is the second textbook, Anderson, Sweeney, Williams, et al. So I have, it is older version, older edition. And the third textbook is this one, Newbold. And it looks, the cover is a little more fancier. And this is the fourth one, McClave, Benson, Shinchik. So this is 4 textbooks I use as references when I prepare for this lecture. So if you're willing, you may buy one of them, and it's up to you. I do not force you to buy an expensive textbook. So and let me explain. So far, I have just go through just basic logistics, nothing special as usual. Let me briefly describe what the teaching plan this semester is. And I'm going to do that in the next video. It was about 10 minutes. So I try to cut a video into within 10 minutes because I learned that your concentration cannot last more than 10 minutes. Actually, more than 5 minutes. That's what I learned in another YouTube video by myself, by my study about online teaching. So I try to keep the videos short, within 10 to 15 minutes. So let's see you in the second video.